Good afternoon. I'll try to knock out a few dailies before we get some lunch. Maybe just a quick stream today. All this stuff going on. The server merges, we should get a bunch of new people in the guild, which will be good. Allegedly. Allegedly, some people will join the guild. The guild on guild stuff doesn't seem that important in the game. It's not like New World where it's end all be all to your existence, but just probably a good thing. I think the guild on guild stuff in New World was kind of toxic. I feel like there's a way to balance it though. Like maybe you get bonuses for doing a full Legion raid with your guild, you know? Like go kill Vaulton, you get like an extra 20% gold or something. Like that would not, you know, not be as toxic. Quite friendly, actually. Hey Ed, how's it going? You getting you some dinner? It's like dinner time there, right? Just broke your fast. Nice. I too am fasting. Till... I'm not doing Ramadan though. I just fast every day. Until like 3 o'clock. What time is it that you're allowed to eat? I can't remember that one. Yeah, intermittent fasting. In general, I don't like eating breakfast. I just drink some coffee. Like, I can't, like, wake up and just start eating things. Takes a little while for my stomach to settle. So I was like, why don't I just, you know, extend it a little bit longer? And then I'm, you know, allowed to eat between, like, 2 and 8 o'clock. And then you're not allowed to eat anymore. It's hard to not eat it late at night though if I stay up too late. Here it's 6:15 p.m. but it's different from city to city. That's not too big of a time difference. Okay.
I heard they wreaked havoc on the Sage's tower.
Last I checked, I had 504 YouTube subscribers, so that's fun. Daily progress. There's a direct correlation to me uploading a video and new people subscribing. I just started like opening these a little more when I get them now. Why not? I know what bombs I'm using. I know I'm just using purple pots. Sacred charms. Always good. Got way too many flares. And pheromones. Am I doing Vicuses? I would like to. I tried to do one and I had to literally bus it to do it, and that wasn't very fun. Because we wiped like, I think there was maybe 7 wipes. I was like, good lord. And then I literally had to bus it, like I was by myself doing the stagger check. I spent an enormous amount of time staggering the boss at the end. Yeah. Well, just people aren't doing the mechanics. So they just die. They don't know anything about the fight to adapt to any situation. Will I get those? A little tippity tap.
You're back. I was waiting for you. There are matters that need your approval. You can go check them in the office.
Figure to slow DPS until you see the powered mech. You talking about the frogs? Gotta sneeze. When you feel it coming, you gotta mute the mic. Punch everybody in the face. This is a bot. I think this is a bot wanting help. Is this a bot? No idea. All of these guys look like bots. I'm all three, not a bot. Yeah. Swear to God, all these bots are trying to join my group. I don't know if these are bots. I don't want to carry a fucking bot through this. Is that a bot? Like, who willingly wears this skin? You know? The sword mech. Alright. Here we go. Your spelling shit and Grammarly is not helping. I understand. Are you talking about the stagger? Like when the frogs come out? Or are you talking about like in the beginning when somebody gets the safe spot one? The safe spot one, you don't even need anybody to know where the safe spots are. You can just do it by shape. Yeah, you can 90% of them you can get just by knowing the shape. And then there's one shape where you need to guess, and it's a 50-50. Oh, but if you skip it, you don't get weigh-in time. Yeah. I see. Player. Okay. Let me use my battle items. People don't know how to do stagger without way. That is true. Very, very true. Oh, he's doing some turning. Oh, he didn't hit my mana. Nice. I thought for sure I was a goner there. Or they nerf that. It surprised me if they nerf that. That's just so annoying. Just standing around auto-attacking. Get it. You don't do these early, you'll never get them done. People stop doing these things pretty quick.
You're back. I was waiting for you.
Please, nobody leave.
There are matters that need your approval. You can go check them in the office.
Is the EU looking for group helping you out? Is it doing its... Is it building some community for you? Need to invite the rest of the static. Ooh, I got a crit. It's poggers. Like you don't like it? Does that mean you don't like it? I never know these words. Does that mean it's exciting? Poggers is good. Nice. Wonderful news. What questions did your wife have? Well, that's why I got Ed here. He translates for me. I gotta have somebody translating the young people words. The words of the children.
You're back. I was waiting for you. There are matters that need your approval. You can go check them in the office.
She just said why? Just say, did you tell her it's because you have a man crush? Is that what you told her? There's a pudgy, bearded man that I have a man crush on. You start talking about the guild and their eyes glazed over. No one on the earth knows what this mechanic is that just happened. Just so you know. It's the most inconsequential, confusing mechanic that has no bearing on what happens in the fight. Awakening here. No Chris. Dude is abusing me. I'm glad you like it. You should take a photo of it. Share it with the take a horizontal photo for me, and so I can put it up on my Twitter and Instagram. Be part of the marketing team, Mark. You know?
You're back. I was waiting for you. There are matters that need your approval. You can go check them in the office.
Come on, big money. Stones. Hey, I can cut that. I don't want to cut it, but I can. This one is confusing for me. I don't know how I would use it, but I'm gonna cut it anyway. I got 178 of these things for my breaker. We're gonna open those up, see if we can get anything to sell. I think that'll be good. I gotta use these things. This gives me extra juice, right? Yeah. Let's complete the weekly. And then I should be able to try to see if I can get 1630. I'm just one tap away. Just one little tippity tap. I don't need you wearing it unless you want to be wearing it. You could do multiple pictures. You could do you wearing it. You could do your wife rolling her eyes at it with you wearing it. You could do just the hat. You could do baby with the hat on. You could do your dog with the hat on. I'm just throwing out ideas, you know. As for need, you know, there's always a need for fun things, you know. And there's also a need for speed. To get the hottest pick spread of your life. Hell yeah. And then let me know what you're comfortable having be public and what you would prefer to keep private. Because you're welcome to, you know. What are the dirty photo shoots called? It's like a French word. Barquet or something with a B maybe. I feel like it's a B word. Like it's not porn, but it's like artful porn. Bruscum. A. For the love of God, somebody help me. Burlesque? Is that it? I don't think it's burlesque. Boudoir. That's what it is. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Boudoir. Boudoir. This. That. That's the word. I helped myself. It's all your fault, Ed. Little pasties. We can do a Nullen Gaming boudoir calendar. I know exactly how I would design it. And just do it like those scenes in the Austin Powers where like they're walking around and random objects are representing their nude parts, you know?
You're back. I was waiting for you.
But in this case, you're wearing a Nullen hat.
You can go check them in the office.
Okay, we're making progress. That's all that matters. I get a couple of taps with these Reyes I got. Why didn't it make the other one? I'll just go ahead and time reduce these. Okay. Now we're gonna try to tap 1630. I believe it's gonna happen. Also, don't forget, everyone, reset day. You can get 2 merchant ships that sell tier 3 gems outside of Boldus. and Punica. So you can get 40 level 1 tier 3 gems for your Gina coins or Gina coins, whatever they. I literally can't pronounce any words today. All right, 1630. One tap. Thank you very much. Knew it would happen all along. I want to thank everybody. Thank my mom. Yep, it's going good. Here we go. Super. We're at 27% artisan. Okay, this is the moment. I'm gonna exit, go back in. I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna pretend. I'm gonna hone. Go down here. Click this. Click it. Church of Copium provides. No. Well, that was a good try. We really did our best there. I think I'm gonna start a Church of Copium newsletter to send out Gina. I think I'm gonna you just type words and I say them with no context. I think I'm gonna send a newsletter, a Church of Copium newsletter out with Church of Copium tactics to try, you know? And then we can create a Copium support group and say, I tried this and it worked, and then others can try it, you know? Such as, you know, closing, opening windows, spinning the mouse around. Like, those are all good newsletter tactics, I think. And then you make little GIFs showing how it works. I think it would be a very successful newsletter campaign. Okay. I think I'm all good with this character. Let me see if the ships are out there. Gina coins. Get you them Gina coins. Okay, here you go. These are Procyon's coins. Procyon. There's my 20, and then when you dock, then you take the Starship Cruiser over to Punica. Showing you in real time how to get 40 gems. Let's see if I'm lucky and it spawn. Like, both of them being spawned at the same time would be pretty cool. Nope. So the one that has the gems is on this left side. But I'm 26 seconds away until it comes, so we'll just hang out here for a sec. Think of that. I wonder if there's like a person that collects all of the ships and has maxed out all the ships. Like, you think there's like a psycho out there that did that? Like somebody that was like, I'm gonna level up Evers and Braum. I don't even have the ashtray. I just leveled this up to 10 and called it a day. Initially, when I first started playing this game, I was really excited about the ship stuff. I thought there would be more pirating going on. Like I was like genuinely excited for it. And then I realized you don't really do anything with it. And then with the ocean liner change, like you really don't need to do anything with it. Unless you're doing the hazardous breakthrough quest for your guild, where you go between the 3 nodes. There he is. Yeah, that's why I've never got it. I have a couple of the things for it, but I'm not like gonna finish. I don't think I'll ever finish it. I just don't see a point unless they're like, oh, we're releasing a pirate boss that you have to kill, and the ashtray is best in slot for it. You know? Apparently we banned TikTok. I didn't know that was a thing that was happening until I heard news on that. I thought that was kind of wild. Out of all the things that we can give a shit about, that seems to be the least important thing to unite the Congress around. Like, wild. Like, maybe there's something they're not telling us about that, you know? They're just, like, playing it off as, well, they think that we're just, like, stupid boomers banning it, but maybe there's, like, something behind it. Like, what kind of conspiracy theories can we draw from the banning of the TikTok? What kind of insanity can we put together? Also, when is the ban gonna happen, and how does the ban work? Is it ISPs are gonna be banning it? Is it just not allowed to be installed on phones? Can I access it with a VPN still? Okay. Got everything. Don't fuck this up. Bam. How many? 39. Come on. Come on. 39 blue thingies for that? I had the dog out. I had the extra juice essence thing out. Like, I got 16 right there from a normal one. You played some Helldivers 2 with Vera last night? Did you guys have a lot of fun? Cold's trying to get me to get that one too. I may have to get it if you guys had a lot of fun. I guess question number 1 is it awesome and fun? Question number 2 is how many people can play together? And then question number 3 is there like a leveling system? Like, do I get upgrades as I'm doing stuff? Or is it just the same shit over and over? It was a ton of fun. Pretty sure I tilted Bear off the face of the earth, which is incredible. He's much higher rank. Were you shooting him and stuff? Like, I think there's like friendly fire and all that. That's what I heard. What fucking trophy do I have? 4 at a time. Ooh, it's all about progression, unlocking new weapons, new airstrikes, abilities. Hell yeah. Let's look at it. How much is Helldiver 2? $40. Very positive reviews. Now, is this something where you gotta like make your own server and then people join it, or is there like you queue up together and sort of like match make? Like how does that part work? Is it cross-platform? I don't see anything on... Oh, PlayStation made it. I want to find a game that my dad can play on his Xbox and I can play with him at the same time. I think it would be hilarious to play a cross-platform game with him. Everyone has their own ship and the launch missions from them. You just go to your buddy's ship and you deploy together. I see. Is it Xbox too? Or is it just PlayStation and PC? Ah. I couldn't see anything on the Steam page about it. I ignored you in game? Where were you? You're stalking me. Are we on the... We're on the same server now? What the fuck character are you in? You're in the Chaos Dungeon. Yeah, I'm on Nineveh. I was talking to Mark about you're in Sage Tower. Oh. I don't even register anything in those Unitask areas in my brain. But we were talking about Helldivers too, so I was probably distracted by that. I didn't notice you. My apologies, Mr. Nurse Joe. Nurse Joe, has the TikTok ban worried you with all of your TikTok dances that you do in front of dying patients? Does that concern you that you won't be able to do that anymore? Like, your whole career is pretty much over, I think. Like... Oh, Mark kicked you out of his group? That's sad. Mark does have a tendency to be toxic like that. Rumor has it is Mark was team killing Vera a whole bunch and Helldivers, which is pretty much on brand for Mark, I would say. He couldn't even do 50% damage by even play. They really missed an opportunity with this pinata thing to have it explode, you know, like material out of it in like a confetti, like when you kill it. Little design decisions like that would make the game a little more friendly, I would say. Add a little whimsy to the design. Helldivers is fun. I may have to try it out. My plan is I want to try Battlefield 2042. A friend of mine wants me to try Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Seems really overwhelming though. I'm like overwhelmed by the interface on its own. Like the interface of Call of Duty is literal insanity. I was actually thinking about just like doing a video of how terrible the interface is for Call of Duty. 'Cause it's the most insane thing I've ever seen. And then I want to play Red Dawn Redemption 2. I bought that a long time ago when it was on sale. I just never played it. Battlefield is ass. I don't know, I was having fun with it. I mean, I'm sure it is ass in the world of shooters, but I had some fun with it when I played it for the first time. Might just be I not experienced enough with shooters at the moment. It's been like 15 years since I played a shooter, really. Tarkov. Fuck is that? Escape from Tarkov. Alright, I'll check that out. I just don't like... I like things that feel sort of realistic. It's why I had a problem with, the one game that Riot released, the shooter Riot released. I can't think of the name of it. It's too, magical. You know, I don't like shooters that have, like, also magical abilities and stuff. I like things that sort of feel grounded. Tarkov seems like it's grounded. Mark says Tarkov is garbage. Wow. Quite the difference of opinion between you two. Tarkov is realistic. H1Z1 is the only good battle royale. I die on that hill. I like I'm interested in like the free-for-alls. Those are fun. I do like working with like a team to capture objectives. I like when people get distracted with other people so that I can kill them easily. That's entertaining to me. I do not like slogfests where you get like caught up in a choke point and then nothing happens that's interesting. There's a few maps in Battlefield that are like that, and I just leave. The Tarkov is not a battle royale, doofus. How dare you? Should have probably done this Chaos Gate, but don't really feel like it at the moment. I'm looking up Tarkov. So this is what I'm gonna read you the reviews of this. Realistic looking weapon models and chic landscape views. PC Gamer. Tarkov is punishing. I don't know what that means. Purely PvP sandbox of murder and looting. Wow. Ultra realism in each of the countless fights, a game that heightens your senses and adrenaline. This is not a game for the weak. Alright. I see. Let me, I don't know, I never played it. Let me pull up a trailer while I'm doing this awful quest. Alright. Not a lot going on right now. But we're jamming out. Okay. I'm not sure what they were trying to say with this. I guess they're showing the territory and the guns and the animations. Get ready. Alright. It was showing off a new map. That makes sense. Well, it was some jamming background track, that's for sure. Well, we can add that one to the wish list. Okay, I need to go to Sage's Tower. Maybe I'll get stalked by Nurse Joe at Sage's Tower again. If you look closely, you can see BTP. Excuse me. Sorry. Didn't mute my mic in time for that one. Did not. Some sneezing ASMR for you. Look at there's a BTP hiding. The only name tags I see, which also might be why I didn't notice you, Joe, is guildmates. You see this? Everybody is not showing up, but people that are loyal and worthy guildmates, they show up on my screen. I think that was the issue. There's a severe lack of you being in my guild. But I don't blame you for that, since you've got a really abusive guild master. gonna try to do a couple of legions, I think, maybe one or two. I'm so desperate for gold. Especially after failing miserably at getting my 40 set. Hey, come on, give me some gold. Fuck you. 2 million silver. The last thing I need. Goddamn silver. And 78 million of it. You want me to do that Araya technique that you're saying? Just buy and sell Arayas? Buy material, craft Arayas, and then sell them? Look at brother Chris on YouTube, he is juiced. I'll have to take a look. Is there a video that you can link me in particular of his? I can just watch it on stream. Full 10s and plus 25 weapon from doing that? I see. I'll just watch it on stream. We can learn how to make gold the free-to-play way together. Like, first what you gotta do is accumulate 1 million gold. Oh, alright, well you lost me. Like, step 1. Acquire a nest egg. 1 million gold. Step 2. Buy all of the things. Okay. I see the video you DM me. Yeah, I see it. I'm gonna watch it after this chaos. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, brother Chris has 6,000 YouTube subscribers. Clearly he's doing something right. Brother Chris does this. I think that's probably pretty good.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Lost Ark video. Today we're doing a banger of a video for like, I don't know, the people who don't do stronghold crafting, which is like probably nobody. Well, that's not true. I still get a lot of comments asking me about stronghold crafting and Areha fusion mats and shit. So this is my like twice a year video where I go over fusion crafting with your stronghold and I tell you, yes, it is still profit. Crazy concept, I know. Basically, for the last like couple months, I have done 0 raids aside from Ivory Tower, and like all my gold just comes from crafting fusions at this point. So that is to say, yes, crafting fusion mats still does give you money. It gives you big money if you do it correctly and set it up right.
So he's got
First things first.
only 11,000
I'm just
gold
gonna
right
kind
now.
of show you guys the calculator like I usually do. Just because I think the calculator... Well, no, I'm not going to show you the calculator right away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the things that I have, okay? And I'm going to preface this by saying the things that I have are not the best. This is just what I have, so if you want to copy what I have, this is what I have. It is not the best setup. What I mean by this is the outfits and structures. So what I have is I have the ANSML effect, which is this thing. This came around...
He's got $1 million in mail.
Not last Christmas, but the first Christmas Lost Ark had, I think.
So
This is,
I
like,
have
the best
both of
structure
those.
you could possibly get. Because, excuse me, success is not a reduction. I want to one.
So I've
which
got
is
both of
the
those for sure.
Divine Protection, which is founder, and I have it. So some stuff from Adventure Tomes. Divine Protection, which is from Masterpieces, I believe. Yeah, it's from Masterpieces. This is decent. It's crafting cost reduction. This is just the best. It's 2%. There's a couple different options you have. One of them, you always go for Pela, Vern
Yeah,
Wall
I
outfit.
got
This
Pela.
is just the best. It's 2% crafting cost reduction. The other one, you can do... again, I have Artisan because, again, I went Great Success Chance. That's not the best. There are plenty of other outfits that give you actual crafting cost reduction. Let me see if I
So
can look at
which
it
is
from
what
a
I have,
board
the
trade.
crafting cost reduction.
Thyrene, one of them. Yeah, Thyrene, yeah. Rapport. You have to get the rapport to... That's how I get those stats. Make a crafting calculator and how to use it. Okay, like I promised, it is crafting calculator time.
Okay.
Now, you may be saying, Brother Chris, what the fuck is a crafting calculator? And that is a great question, my good friend. Because you and I, we're best friends. I'm best friends with everybody, and I love each and every single one of you.
Wow. All right, we're best friends.
This is the crafting calculator that I use.
Didn't know I had a new
LA
best friend.
Tools / crafting calculator. The man who makes this website is a fucking genius, god, warlord. Basically, this guy fucking owns. You may remember him. It's Tepish, I believe. Tepish. Yeah, Tepish. Tepish! I love fucking saying his name wrong. It's so good. I love him. He makes good things. Now, I'm gonna walk you through it like a fucking potato, because I'm a potato.
Okay.
What do you do when you get to the crafting calculator? How do I make this work?
Yeah.
First thing we're going to want to do, you want to go over here, crafting calculator. You have 3 different tabs. You can click here for the tutorial, but honestly, you don't need it because I'm your tutorial, baby. So go over to settings. You're going to see a bunch of shit with numbers in it that you're probably not going to have because I put these numbers in for me. So you're going to want to put these numbers in for you. How do you find these numbers? Well, great question, sport. We're going to go back over to Lost Ark, to crafting workshop effects. So here is where we are looking at our Nito Bandito stuff.
Okay.
So you're going to look for something like crafting cost minus 4%. Crafting cost reduction, we would put in 4. I have 10 just because I have it lumped together, but if I want to be smart about it, I can do it like this. So crafting cost reduction 4, reduction minus 6% for special. So then we're going to... So that's the 10 that I had. Since I only ever craft fusion mats, it doesn't...
Okay.
All peachy keys, we're going... Yes, shot, my friend. Are at 55... What? No, shot. Yes, shot, my friend. The prices of materials. What? No, shot. Yes, shot, my friend. So we're going to go to the marketplace. We are going to type in fish. Fish are at 55 right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to input 55. I'm not gonna do... I guess I'll do red flesh fish. Fuck it, man. I'm going all in for you guys today, baby. We're gonna type in pearl. Pearl is gonna be 4 gold. We're gonna tarpon magic carp, 21. So now that we have everything updated,
Tarpon
this
magic
is our prices.
Okay.
With the price of red flesh fish and the prices of pearls, it suggests we buy red flesh in exchange. You can turn this off if you're too lazy to do it. I believe it's in settings. Yeah, automatic exchange, you can turn that off. But you might as well leave it on. And if you decide not to do it, just don't do it. But this lets you know that it's cheaper to buy red flesh fish at 3 to convert with their 4 and 21, if that makes sense. I only usually ever do fish because fish are cheapest for prime orejas. If you're going to be crafting purple orejas, superior orejas, you want to do relics as well. So for the sake of this video, let's pop back on over to Lost Ark and let's type in relics. I'm gonna...
Since I do these,
well,
this should be cheaper in theory, right?
Professional content creator. Honestly, one of the greatest to ever do it. That's just not true. But now we have our relics updated, our fish updated. Never do meat. Meat is always going to be god-awful. Now we go over to items. And now, for the last thing that we need to input our prices of, it is the Oreja fusion materials.
Okay.
So, 38. Purples are at 19. And blues are at 12. So this is what our materials look like now. 38, 19, 12. So now we scroll down and we see what kind of profits we're looking at with my current setup. Admittedly, right now, profits are kind of... They're not underwhelming, but they're a bit lower than usual. And this is just because the prices of things are kind of going a little wonky-wonk with the bots and the whole quote-unquote banning of bots. But hopefully you get the idea. You can see here, crafting any type of fusion material is profit with my setup. Obviously, the best profit's going to be from blues, but selling blues at 12 is going to be really annoying, so I usually take 1 gold off blues to insta-sell. It's still the best, though, by far. Primes are usually pretty good with fish. You only ever want to craft primes with fish because it costs less fish to make a prime than it does relics. And basically, if you're going to... The rule of thumb that I always use is fish is for prime orejas, relics are for the other two. So if you're going to be crafting purple or blues, use relics. If you're going to be crafting reds, use fish. That's it. That's the video. Hopefully this guy's helped you out. This guide has helped you out. Yeah.
All right. Does he put that link? Yeah, the LA tools. Okay. I'll share this LA tools in chat. These people want it. Yeah. We'll try that strategy out for sure. I'll give it a go. Let me get my in-game audio back. Thank you for sharing that, Ed. Appreciate it. We'll try it out and see if I can make any gold doing that. And report back with the results. I would really like to just do that and not have to pug 800 Legion raids with people I don't know. You hope I get Giga Rich? I think there's definitely strategy around the because I actually do the excavating. Like I clean out excavating every time my energy is high enough. So I cultivate a lot of the regular materials for that. Okay, so I need a con, grill, and ivory on this guy. Let's see if there's any Braille groups going on. 'Cause that'll be fun. Oh, I don't have cards on this guy. They definitely need roster-wide cards. Makes 0 sense. I have individual cards. Like, this should just be roster-wide. And then if you buy one, it applies to all of them. Just need 3 Vicus cards. DLC 30. Normal, got a learning party. Hard, normal. People are really scared of that. 8-3, man. Okay. Oh, there's 3 people in... Wait, some... Ah, you guys are EUing. Get you guys down there. EU land. Talking about EU things. Right. Not a lot of people on NA's side. Probably gonna have to wait till tonight to do a bunch of legions, I think. Because at 10 we'll have a bunch of people on, and then we'll knock out everything else I can.
You're back. I was waiting for
And then
you.
I'll use all
There
of
are
the
matters that
gold
need
I
your
make
approval. You can go check them
from
in
legions to do this Rhea strategy. And then I'll do a video showing how profitable it is. And thanking Brother Chris if it proves to be effective. Do people actually buy the blue arrays though, you know? Like, I feel like people wouldn't buy those. Since the power passes, just skip past those. Or do people actually end up leveling characters outside of power passes? Because I certainly don't. still haven't settled on a Discord color for the role of the reserves. We have a lot of reserve people. I'm trying to visually figure out which color I want that to be. Right now it's blue. It used to be yellow. I gave that to EU. Did a yellow theme for the EUs. And then Static got a bright green. And Coterie got the Nullen blue. I'm trying to think of it. I kind of like the darker blue. Look at Ed rocking it. Rocking it with 5 people in the EU party. I like it.
You're back. I was waiting for you.
Leading the EU guys to glory. For those that are not a part of our Discord, I highly recommend you joining. We got a nice group of people on there playing video games together. Oh, I forgot to get the weekly, of course. Doing great. $80 million silver. Trying to get to 100 million silver. Working our way. I wonder what the world record is for silver currently. Like a trillion silver. I could see somebody having that. And then the question is, what color is a trillion silver? What color does it show up as? Because you got like this kind of green hue for 80. I would like to see that. Somebody's got a screenshot of some Korean guy with a trillion silver. Let me know. Also, if you're on Nineveh now, you can join my guild. I made room. I got rid of a whole bunch of people that haven't logged in a long time. Almost level 23. Currently got research going, so it's easy to cap out your bloodstone. And we're all having a good time. Do the raid match every week. We're usually number 1. Not really. Because I have to solo it. But if you join the guild, I wouldn't have to solo it anymore. I'm mainly doing these so that I can cap out the Una gold thing, because I want more gold. I'm less worried about running out of silver at this point, because there's no gold to hone. So no risk of running out of silver anytime soon. Wonder how many people are gonna drop their support alt for the breaker like I am. Yep, didn't get the weekly. Good thing I'm not OCD. I gotta remember to use the level 4 tripods that are gonna expire on my low ping ults. I gotta figure out which one I want to give it to. I've got a sword, a death blade, a striker, and a destroyer. That probably all could use level 4 tripods. I might give it to the Deathblade. Because I think if they... So like they'll release the Breaker, and then the next Power Pass they'll probably have to release a support, right? You would think that they would release a support for the one after Breaker. So with that Power Pass, I would probably do the Deathblade. Let's see if I can press buttons. One reason to do Chaos Dungeons every day is to try to get the Fate Embers to drop. Sometimes you can get really lucky on your ults that you never play. These don't take that long to do. I only do rested on the Guardian raids though. And I try to sell all the leaps. I feel like the leaps are gonna go up in price in next week when the Breaker drops. So highly recommend saving your leaps. If you're gonna sell them now, just wait 1 week. Price might go up to 170 or something. Okay. Bum-ba-da-bum. Technically, I can cut that Adrenaline Ether Predator on my main. I don't want to do Ether Predator 2, but I would if I got a 9/7. Don't want to though. But it would technically be more damage. Okay. And then, last but not least, the Gun Lancer. I feel like everybody should make a Gun Lancer. You should have a gun lancer ult. Everybody should. I think I sold some. Okay. Not forgetting the weekly this time. Gina coins. Fastest guild quest ever. I think a lot of people don't make a gun lancer because of that hippity hop that you do. And I will admit that it took like a reprogramming of my brain to be able to do it without screwing it up all the time. In pressure situations, you still will screw it up. Tanky, so it's okay. People think that you have to like click to make your character face in the direction for the hop, but you just move your mouse in the opposite direction you want to go, so you don't have to actually click in the direction. A lot of people have the misconception that you have to first click, face the direction, like your character has to be facing the direction. That's not true. You just, whatever direction your mouse is in, it goes the opposite way. It seems stupid, but I promise you a lot of people get confused by that. Such as myself. I think I was confused about it at one point. I think gun lancers are great. Little, I'm back on normal and horribly. Did you get jailed? We have 3 semi-learners, and I lied to get the supports. Oh, so it's all your fault then. We jailed them, then they quit. What gate did you get jailed on? Oh, Jesus. So you didn't even get past the first gate? I mean, that's kind of good that you didn't get past the first gate. Then you're not technically jailed. You really should probably only take learners if they're like one learner at a time. Like 3 learners is prog. That's all out prog. One of them knew we had learners, but the other support was not having it. Yeah. You kind of can't deceive people on that. There's no way it's gonna go smoothly with 3 learners. Like, you can kind of hide 1 learner, so 3 learners is nuts. Because you're not gonna get through the stagger check with 3 learners. They're all gonna just have a panic attack. Like pressing charm or panacea and then immediately using high stagger skills, like in a whirlwind or a flame grenade, like that. That's a lot of quick button presses in succession. No, it's not. The reason you typically bring flame is to survive the puddle phase. Because you have to kill a certain amount of the bugs. You also have to protect yourself from the bugs, and the flame does both. In order to break the shield during the shield mech, where the puddles drop. In hard mode, the puddles murder everyone. Like if you get hit, if you're exactly 1600 and you get hit by 2 puddles, you'll die in hard mode. In normal, there's no big puddles, so you can't just like insta-die. There's little puddles, which hurt if they... You know, if you get hit by a lot. But the little bugs, if you don't kill them with AoE attacks, they freeze you and then you die. Like you implode, kind of. So you need an AoE attack, which is what the flame is for. And then flame does a good amount of stagger over the period of its use, so you can use it for the stagger checks. And then at the very end, he, if you don't have high DPS, he locks everybody with a mech, like everybody gets rooted, and you need flames to break everybody out of that root, because he does a one-shot red line at where the majority of people are rooted, and so he can wipe the raid at the very end if you don't have a flame to break people out. And that applies to both normal and hard. So you get 3 flame grenades. You use the first one for the first stagger check, use the second one for the puddle mechanic with the bugs, and then use the third one at the very end for to break people out before they get one shot. And if you have high AoE abilities, or you have like a, you know, persisting AoE ability or whatever for the very end, you can just run Whirlwind. And then some people can run, you should have at least one Dark Grenade for the Anana DPS check. And for the very end of the fight as well. Throw a dark on him at the very end. Grudge Adrenaline goes to the main. Maybe we'll get lucky. Alright. Where? So we learned a lot today. I'm gonna hop off here in a hot minute. Just want to finalize things here, and then I'm gonna make some brunch, and we'll stream again tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. We will do a whole bunch of Legion raids, and then we will probably start making arrayas and selling them. And we'll just live stream all that and make a video about my gold progress. So 66,000 gold as of right now. We'll see if I can, how fast does it take to get to 1,000,000 gold selling arrayas and buying the material. That'll be the video. How many weeks does it take? How many days?